It's just another day at Woodstock North High School for Wolfgang Kemp. He's just like any other senior. He's immersed himself into athletics, wrestling in the winter, track in the spring, and right now, football. After class lets out, the pads go on, and the defensive lineman for the Thunder heads out to practice.
Go!
But Wolfie, as his friends and classmates call him, is a little bit different from the rest of the guys on the team. He and his dad are homeless.
We were little by little losing everything.
We were staying at a friend of ours at the time, and we were living over in Wonder Lake, and we were sleeping on their couch.
I didn't have the money for the electricity and for water and heat and everything.
Those weeks felt like months because we had to live out of my dad's truck.
The familiar suburban neighborhood that Wolfgang and his father Wilbur were used to living in is gone. Divorce and mental health issues for Wilbur forced the father and son into this new lifestyle, living in a McHenry County shelter for the last year and a half.
I used to have a lot when I was younger, but then ever since everything started to fade away and, as my world around me changed, then I grew more as a person.
And that growth was evident last summer before Wolfgang's junior season. His coach, Jeff Schroeder, held the football team's annual summer camp. It's not mandatory, but the guys know if you want to get ahead, missing it isn't a good idea. The problem for Wolfie? No car, no bike, and no ride to camp. The shelter was on the other side of town, 5 miles from school. He had no other option.
Walking, it's hot in the sun and it just beats down on you. After a while, you're just like, ugh.
But Wolfgang didn't think twice about trekking to and from camp.
It's not mandatory, but I felt like it was mandatory for me because I wanted to show them that I go out there and work for something.
It was at this time coaches and teammates were finding out about Wolfgang's situation at home.
I was definitely shocked, and it made me kind of sad to know that one of my teammates, one of my friends is living like that.
At first it was difficult, but now, they're real supportive about everything, and I'm thankful for that.
Since friends and even total strangers found out, help has been coming in for Wolfgang and his father. Coach Schroeder bought him a bike, and a GoFundMe account has been set up online.
The outpouring from the people has just been, I don't know, I'm speechless.
Well, I'm grateful that I've had the opportunities that I've had through everyone and everything that has come my way, and hopefully one day I can, pay it forward to some extent.
For all the help Wolfgang has been getting, it's his work ethic and his determination that's making an impact on those around him.
I think he's taught me that there's so many things that are just so trivial, and what's really important. And it's easy to get down, but then you have to step back and look and say, is this that big a deal? Can I overcome this? And I think so. To me, he's really taught me just that spirit and willpower.
The thing that I love the most is working every day to push myself to be something better than what I was yesterday. And that's what I love the most about athletics and sports, and that's what it gave me. It gave me a light.
He's definitely, the future, and I'm proud that he's my son.
If someone's in a situation where they're down on life or they feel like they've lost something, if they feel like they can relate to me and they are enlightened by my story, then more power to them.